Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. Open man, that's Campbell. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Come on. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Looking to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
It's got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Derek Hall there on the coverage.
What is up?
To throw, Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Throwing is Williams. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Got a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat and is taken down right after.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. Go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there with touchdown. Number 7 on the year.
And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be sterner with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Swift.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Looking to throw is Williams. That's complete. Roma Dunze.
And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
And this is caught. He hits more. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the air, Williams. Open man, that's Henry.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
The Bears at 0-8 now on the year. And you'd like to say, let's put the first half behind us and start over, but it's likely not going to be that easy.
It never is it? Because a lot of people say, look forward, let's go ahead and start rebuilding, let's think about the draft and free agency. But you have a bunch of people in that locker room that are saying, don't give up on us now. We still have our pride, and we still have a chance to win some games.
That's complete. Luther Burden.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here's Williams.
And that is
And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
70 range.
2nd and 6. Now he's going to step up and run. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
18, right in.
They go play action here on first down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
It's 2nd down.
They'll look to throw here.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. While the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Bears. Touchdown.
But no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 24 yards the game there. Another first down as well.
On the ball now. Right down, lady.
They'll look to throw.
Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
And fights through one man. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Second and 4. At the Bears 15.
St. Brown motioning left.
They'll look to throw again.
Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Kyle Pitts.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
And that is incomplete here.
So they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
To throw, it's Williams. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw again. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
There's a short one caught by Loveland.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Working out of the gun, Williams.
He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And they stop him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20.
A 10-yard gain.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's caught left side, Gordon.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Come on.
Back to throw.
Room past the 35.
And finally brought down at the 43. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? And they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they're a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there. And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Called a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Back to throw again.
That's caught right side by Worthy.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go, set.
He'll drop to throw.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
4 yards.
He'll look to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2. 6 the Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, right?
2nd and 2. And it'll be intercepted.
Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw, Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the
Throwing is Williams. That pass complete to Moore.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, here's Williams. Pass caught right side by Loveland.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's to Moore. He's got it. Touchdown Bears.
A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Bears 21, Seahawks 14.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw it through contact and short of the sticks.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
On play action, they'll throw.
That's into the hands of Worthy.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And they call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
18 Cardinals, 19 Lions.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Xavier Worthy
From a yard out.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Williams. To the right side, and he's got more, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air, Williams. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's Williams. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On 4th down, here's Williams. And he is caught. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw once more, here's Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
DeAndre Swift with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears have broken the tie. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the 2nd half.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Parker. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
2nd and 4. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up second down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
St. Brown making the catch on the out route.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
And the Seahawks, first down. And 8-yard pickup.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Lions. Cardinal, 8 Dragon 60.
Back to throw again. Throw out wide to Walker. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take those shots.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Okay, break.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Hold it ready.
5 yards.
Red ball and cut 19. Cut 19.
He'll look to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
They're on 27-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Now, and not wanting to take a shot out of the pocket. He tucks it and goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
To throw, Williams.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Ernest Jones.
And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
This ball down the field for Pitts.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Kyle Pitts.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Nicky Manroy.
Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Come on. Hey. Gravity Lions.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
What is up?
Right back to Swift again on second down.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
And the Bears first down. First and 10.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10.
What is up?
They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monungai.
Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Another try, second and 10 now.
On the Seahawks' 49-yard line.
Running is Monungai.
And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall.
A big play looming on third down.
What is up?
Looking to throw is Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Well, defensively there, you want to play it a little safe and keep the action in front of you. But you definitely aren't looking to give up plays like that. They still got the cushion of a 2-score lead, but don't give them a freebie here in the final minute.
What is up?
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Seahawks, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bears, it's another week, another loss as they fall now to 0-9. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.